Sometimes I wish I didn't have a beard so I could do a double chin and have people zoom in really close to my face. I'm kind of sweaty right now. It's a little hot. It's not really like hot. It's just like, it's stale in here. It's stuffy.
I'm not salty about it. I'm not upset I didn't meet anybody. I would never be upset about something that's stupid. Right, so TwitchCon was last month. It was held in San Jose, California, in the city of fucking expensive everything. You know, I thought maybe I'd spend a little bit of money while we were out there, but I spent about double or triple what I thought I was gonna spend out there. So, you know, thanks for robbing me of my money there. TwitchCon, let's talk about it. Let's talk about meeting friends. Let's talk about how socially awkward gamers are when they come together in one place. Now, I'm going to share my TwitchCon experience with you, but I'm not going to do it in the same way that I did with my E3 video. I'm going to kind of tell you guys about my day-by-day experience with it and overall just how I felt about it, because from my perspective, I haven't met too many other people who had as great of a time as I did at TwitchCon. Right, so for me, it was a bit of a drive. I had to go on a little road trip with my friend Treen Doc. We explored the endless wastes of absolutely nothing land where they shot the Mad Max films, and eventually ended up in San Jose. We got there Thursday night. The convention actually started on Friday, but we decided, hey, you know what? Let's get there a day early, kind of get settled in, get the lay of the land. We're pioneers, damn it. I have no idea where we're going. So we get to San Jose, we get to the convention center, and holy shit, is it tiny. Like, this place is so ridiculously small compared to something like the LA Convention Center where E3 was held. This place could house, you know, an okay amount of people, but we're talking about TwitchCon, right? Twitch has fucking blown up this year for some damn reason. You know, last year alone had 50,000 somewhat people show up to the convention, so you've got to imagine that there's going to be a good bit of people coming here. TwitchCon's not just about like meeting streamers. There were also esports events going on and developers showing off new shit for their game. There's a bunch of little things going on that attract more than just the streamer. Granted, it was mostly for streamers, and I use that term so lightly. The line for the community and the line for the affiliates were together. So it was all just one fucking super exciting line full of happy-go-lucky, eager dudes and chicks who are ready to meet their favorite streamers, as well as affiliates who feel like they're actually important. Luckily, I knew a couple of other people who went, so we didn't have to deal with a line this terrible, but some people stood in line for 6.5 fucking hours. By the time we managed to leave, there was still a line wrapping around the entirety of the convention center, which to me, that's fucking insane. Holy shit. Can you imagine, just for a second, maybe you've traveled from all the way from, who knows, Florida or out of the country. You get to the convention, you've already dropped a few $100s on a hotel, on your ticket, all this stuff, and guess what? Boom, your whole first day experience of TwitchCon? Oh, you've never been here before? Well, guess what? We do it lines, baby. Welcome to LineCon. So luckily we managed to get in, and you know, it was cool. There was a decent amount of things to see, but it was mostly just walking. There was this weird thing that was going on where you had all these different communities kind of congregating together in their own little pods. So just imagine a whole bunch of little groups inside of a big group inside of a convention center. That was basically TwitchCon from what I saw. I mean, they had a bunch of like little sessions on how to improve your stream, or like talking with successful streamers, talking with business owners, how to get involved with developers. I didn't go to any of that because the people that I had gone with, you know, they didn't really seem like they were too interested in it. I didn't want to be like the downer and bring them down and go into that shit. So I have no idea really how those quote-unquote Twitch talks went. I do know we got some excellent, wonderful, cringy masterpieces from this year, like this gem.
I think of myself as like above the average person, so
yeah, that's how you keep a fan base. The after party on Friday was pretty cool though. They rented out this entire soccer stadium and they had Diplo and some streamer named Cray do some sets. That was probably the most interaction I had with other people the entire weekend. So we left the first day, we went and got ourselves some nice grub. We stayed at our Airbnb, got some nice footage of that. Oh, look, wow, nice fancy house that I'll never be able to afford. You're on camera now, this is going to court. And then Saturday came along, we woke up at like 4 in the afternoon and decided, you know what, fuck it, we're just not going to go.
Hi, and welcome to house. The patella, or the kneecap, is located between the femur and the ulna. The kneecap is used for when the bending of the knee happens. It helps you to do the bending of the knee.
there you go. There's your science fact of the day. Thanks for watching. And then Sunday came around. We decided to go again. The lines were super quick, super easy. We walked around for about an hour and a half. I thought about maybe getting something from the merch shop, but holy shit, no. I changed my mind as soon as I saw the line. It just didn't seem like a thing that would be fun. A lot of people were into it. Standing in lines, I guess, is an up-and-coming trend, so look out for that on YouTube. Yeah, we stayed there for about an hour and a half and then left. And that was TwitchCon. That was it. I didn't really have much interaction. There wasn't much to see that was interesting. There was a whole entire Fortnite Circus Barnum and Bailey party time that I was absolutely just terrified of. How the fuck has Fortnite become so big? How have we managed to get to a point where a game that is still in a beta has opened up so many possibilities for people, where it's brought in so many players? Finish your game. Don't make it competitive. This isn't a Fortnite rant. I do this every fucking time. Stay on subject. This year was definitely a growth year for TwitchCon. I had never been to one prior to this, so this was my first experience. And to be honest with you, it wasn't the best. Did I enjoy my experience? Overall, yes. I don't regret going. Will I go next year? More than likely, yes. But I hope that next year is the year that Twitch kind of works out the kinks and they're able to pull off something a little bit more impressive. Definitely pick a bigger venue. Definitely have more ways for people to interact with one another. Push for that interaction besides Fortnite dances. Okay, it's becoming cultish at this point. I want there to be more there than to just walk around and feel like an outcast in a room full of fucking gamers. So yeah, that was my TwitchCon 2018 experience. Let's meet down in the comments below and talk about some TwitchCon stuff. I'd love to know your opinions on it. If you guys went, did you enjoy it? Do you feel like you were cheated? And that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that like button and that subscribe thingy. Thank you for watching. I don't know why I just did fists. That's really awkward and weird. I will see you all in the next one.
Woo! Absolutely nobody did it back. Can I do it again? Woo! No, absolutely no one did. Woo! Boop! 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 No one did it. Great. I'm glad that there was interaction there.